Yeah, come to the microphone, please, sir. Step right up. There we go. Thank you.
Mr. Homan.
Roosevelt Hotel is not. It's on the table. Leave it at that. I'm certainly not going to forecast when we're going to do an operation on him, McCain.
Thank you, Mr. Homan. You're the immigration expert here. The president is now floating this idea of sending American prisoners to a prison in El Salvador. Do you believe that would be legal?
You know, someone mentioned that to me this morning. I haven't yet talked to the president. I just got back in town yesterday, so I haven't had that conversation, what that conversation was about, where it come from. So I'm not going to comment on that until I speak to the president directly.
But do you know off the top of your head if that's legal? Or what would I mean, you have obviously worked in immigration under President Obama, now under President Trump. Do you believe that it would be legal to send Americans?
I don't know. Again, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I mentioned this morning. I don't know the context of the question was. I don't know the context of what was response or what he meant by response. I'd be opining on something I really don't have the information on. I'll get briefed on it and I'll respond to you later about it, but I'm just unfamiliar with it.
Mr. Homan, does the administration expect that those migrants that have been sent to that prison in El Salvador will remain there?
You mean the terrorists that were removed?
Will they remain in that prison in El Salvador for the rest of their lives?
This administration will obey court orders, unlike the last administration. But if you ask me if I'm in favor of returning terrorists to the United States that are gang members that have murdered and raped young women in this country, no, I'm not in favor of that at all.
Mr. Homan.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Here's another video. Tom Homan. He is amazing.
Increased border apprehensions by 95% since last March. Can you describe maybe some of the success behind these numbers?
Because I worked for the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald Trump. Trump 45 is successful, unprecedented. And we're even doing better this time. President Trump, I give him all the credit because he put executive actions in place day one. He re-implemented the policies that we proved were effective. Right now, as we speak today, because of President Trump, the men and women of ICE and the men and women of the Border Patrol who stand on that line every day, today we have the most secure border in the history of this nation. No one can argue. The data is clear on that. I started in 1984. I've never seen the numbers this low. So again, the most secure border in the history of this nation, President Trump was able to do that in a matter of weeks. Something that Biden administration didn't do in 4 years. Either wouldn't or couldn't, but we proved it didn't need legislation, didn't need all this other stuff that the last administration talked about. We needed a strong president who took America first and cared about American safety and securing that border. Securing the border at this level means we have a lot stronger national security because of the border.
Mr. Homan,
That's right, guys. And you guys are going to start understanding and seeing that the Democrat Party, all they care about is illegals and anything that's bad to this country, and you're going to start seeing how much Trump is fighting for you.
There are laws on the books that make it a criminal offense to shield or harbor illegal immigrants, like the sanctuary states that you leaders have been doing. Do you think they should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law and possibly put in prison?
Absolutely. And hold tight on that one, because it's coming. It's coming. I've been clear on that since day one. The sanctuary cities can sit by and watch their communities get ravaged by illegal aliens. They can watch young women get raped and murdered. Trump administration is not going to stand for that. So look, they can stand by and watch. And the Trump administration will secure their communities. The Trump administration will drive down illegal alien crime in this country. If they don't do it, we'll do it for them. But they can't. They can sit aside and watch, but they can't cross that line. When they cross the line of harboring concealment, that's a felony. And we got Pam Bondi now who won't hesitate to take action. They can't impede in our enforcement efforts to make this country safe again. That's a felony. So President Trump's got his cabinet in place now. We got a strong AG. We got a strong Secretary of Homeland Security. We got a great group here. We got Steve Miller, one of the most brilliant men I ever worked with when it comes to border security and interior enforcement. You're going to see a lot of things happen next few months that people should expect. Many don't, but watch what comes in their future.
Mr. Homan,
you got Democrats that are headed down to El Salvador. What's your message?
Oh, that is amazing.
We're not going to change anything. We remove terrorists from this country. They're where they should be, and then we're going to knock it out. What y'all be doing, y'all be in sanctuary cities in this country, taking action against the Maryland father. The Maryland illegal alien, not a father. Maryland illegal alien was arrested in the country illegally, arrested for murder, and released to the public. And it took ICE to go find them. If the Democrats also spend some time in Boston, and in Los Angeles, and Portland, and Maryland, and they go to these sanctuary cities. I don't care what party you're affiliated with, Republican, Democrat, Independent, we all should want secure communities. We all should want public safety to be number one on their agenda. I can't believe there's any Democrat politician who does not want public safety threats out of the community. Their number one responsibility is protection of the communities. But they'd rather go to El Salvador than fix the problem we just talked about in Maryland, fix the problem of Boston, fix the problem that just happened in Washington State. 2 illegal aliens tortured a woman, left her for dead by drilling on her to give her her money, access to ATM stuff. But they're going to go to El Salvador. Makes zero sense, and that just shows how out of touch of reality the Democratic Party is.
Mr. Homan,
That's exactly right, man. The Democrat Party's so out of touch. So out of touch. And that's why Trump's numbers is higher than any other president in ever. Ever. Go look him up. Ever. So Democrats, just keep doing what you're doing because you have nothing. You got no leader, no nothing. Enjoy the show because Democrats are waking up left and right, left and right. All right, guys. That was a short one. Tom Homan, he ain't messing around. People are going crazy. Democrat Party's screwed. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.